So I think I'm going to pass it to my colleague, Kate, who's joining us today. She works in the Office of Admission with me and wants to share a little bit about the difference between our traditional humanities track and our accelerated humanities track. So Kate's the expert. I'll go ahead and let her share a little more.
Thanks, Ronnie. Thank you so much for letting me join. I was so inspired by hearing from all of you. I am not a humanities person, but I do feel that I have a little vein of activism in me. And I primarily work with the Adult Accelerated Program, which is called UCAP. We have a humanities program in UCAP that's accelerated. So we have the accelerated humanities program in UCAP, and then we also have the face-to-face daytime regular track, if you will, for humanities as well. But then there's English. So there's a lot of other opportunities that are out there for the daytime program for all those that know that humanities or English or education are their calling. I find with my adult population that sometimes they don't know what they want to do. You'd figure that after a certain age, you come to be an adult and automatically it's poof, you're supposed to know what you really want to do. And sometimes that's not really the case. So hearing from all of you as to why, you chose, humanities, it's really inspiring for not only for me, but also for our adult population and for people maybe that are undecided, maybe there are some high school students or maybe some transfer students that are not really happy with their course that they're going on and they're really not quite sure. So Ronnie and I a lot of times will deal with or work with students to really get them excited about programs that they may know nothing about. I always thought that humanities was very much about reading and writing and so forth, but I had no idea that there was so much ethical and so much thoughtfulness and so much of this looking out for others and having some sense of civic duty. I had no idea about all of that. And I think that when students actually hear more about that, especially in the adult program, they get excited about that because certainly COVID has certainly changed the landscape for us. We might have some students that thought for so many years that business was their calling. And they might have been working in a business field for many, many years, and then COVID hit, and they might have had, a layoff or a change of heart. And so they're really kind of shifting. So in the accelerated program, all our classes are 5 weeks. So you're thinking, well, how can really people get engaged in just a 5-week class? But they really do. Dr. Waldemeyer teaches in some of our UCAP accelerated classes. And, we're just really excited to hopefully offer some respite opportunities for some of our adult learners as well as any opportunities that they might have. Because who wouldn't want to be a part of it? I want to be a part of it, and I'm not even a student. So I just wanted to say that for anybody that's considering humanities or is not really quite sure whether you're an adult, whether you're, a high school student or a transfer student. And by the way, just to plug, this week, if you all didn't know, is National Transfer Student Week. So this week is all about our transfer students, wherever they might be. So hopefully this will get folks excited about the humanities that we have at Ursuline, whether they're looking at accelerated or the daytime face-to-face program. Ronnie and I are certainly here to be helpful should anybody that's out there have any questions. I'm so grateful that we have such a wonderful faculty here that are so transparent. I don't know many schools in the area that have faculty that would want to speak to students or inquiries without them even applying. The fact that they are here today really, I hope, speaks volumes to the fact that we have an engaging faculty that hopefully you will be able to connect with. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Kate. And again, thanks for joining us.